Roots FM, it's Rootsology, hashtag job, wealth, and health creation. It is now time for our guest. And of course, we're reminding you that today we'll be interviewing we'll be interacting with Fanaya Selassie, Barefoot Harris, and Save Soil, Jamaica affiliate, as we say, who'll be giving updates on Echo Hive and Rastafari TV. And of course, she's in a beautiful garden. I wonder whose garden this is. It is so appropriate. Good morning. Good morning.
Hi, beautiful sister. Thank you for having I today. And wonderful people
Wow.
of the world and Jamaica. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Sending you so much love and divine light your way.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. So, we have so much to talk about. Usually we never have enough time, but we're going to go right into it, Fanaya. And how are you feeling today?
Well, I'm wonderful. You're always
Great.
healing and making yourself better, but I'm so wonderful, and spirit is the most important thing. And
Wonderful.
I'm just living gratefully to be here home in Jamaica.
Right.
So grateful for this lovely experience.
Yes. The operative word is, you said to be living. Did you say living here in Jamaica?
Yes, I came on a project that a client sent for I down here.
Mm-hmm.
Because, with Site Media, I help with branding and multimedia, web development, and all these things.
Of course.
And when the project ended, I had even I said, I'm going to come and stay because I felt like I came home and I'm just laying on my granny lap and she just rubbing my head and I said, no, my darling, everything I go all right.
I love it.
That's what the island has embraced. Like, guess why, Sister Denise?
Mm-hmm.
I come from a long line of family that do a lot of charity and help the less fortunate all our life.
What a blessing.
So since I was 15 years old, I've been doing mission work to Jamaica every year almost. With my family, and then it extended into the Haile Selassie High School annual health fair with Dr. Trevor Dixon and Jaja Foundation. This is the first time I've returned to Jamaica and not doing charity or mission work. So I arrived on a whole different rhythm and stepping out on faith to return home and migrate my talent and my energy here to be of good, not only to myself, but my people, to honor the land of my birth and my ancestors. So I decided to stay.
Wow, just like that. There are a lot of people that come up with these ideas and, base their passions and so forth. You have so many things that you're doing and that you have done and you continue to do. But I really want to salute you and commend you for just making that decision, knowing what fits you, what suits you, and how how you're going to go forward with all of this. What was the inspiration to make you just say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this?
I'm being honest. Last year I had a little viral video that I don't want to get into that kind of revealed some dark things in the community. And it kind of broke I because I wanted to get help for those youth that was going through such a terrible time dealing with these atrocities. And it kind of broke I. And I went and just dropped everything and went on a spiritual journey into self, to even heal myself of things that I happened to traumatize from the past or childhood. And it brought I to a level where divinely it's just messages I was getting. Like I would visit or dream about my elder grandmothers, or they would surround me in my dream and tell me there's something in Jamaica for me, that they have to pass a baton. So for the last year, I've been on a really serious spiritual journey. It's like an awakening. And I know without doubt, I'm being divinely led because in September, the Most High had spoke to my heart and said I was going to go to Jamaica for my Earth Strong, which is October 24th. And I was like, I don't have the budget right now to go to Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? And then I can't hear. What's that?
Yeah, I heard something in the background. Yeah.
Yeah, something in the background.
Yeah. Go ahead. It's gone now.
Anyway, I heard that I was going to be a part of, I was coming to Jamaica. So I went to go take care of my mom. My dad passed away 2 years ago. Rest his soul. Mr. Rutty, former Rutty Zena Selassie. And my mom now has dementia. So we take turns taking care of her. So I went to New Jersey first And it's when I was in New Jersey, I was sent here by a sponsor to come and help film a project here for him. And I was like, wow, I got the accommodation and a rental car.
Everything, eh?
I know the most I don't have step. And then someone else called, a colleague needed me to do some work here while I was on the island and paid for my ticket. So after I took care of mom, I had to go to Florida. 2 days later, I was here.
Wow. So in other words, what you're saying is you
came on my Earth Strong like a few days before my Earth Strong. The most I
Right.
really sent out here. So, and
you
it's
were sent. In other words, you were sent. It's you didn't have any control. You asked for something, and it manifested a little after. So you were sent.
after, and it's been moving smooth and rapid.
Beautiful. And that's how you know it's the right thing to do, eh?
Yes.
That's how you
Yes.
know.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
So, I saw recently you did a post about Rastafari TV, and we're going to talk about that a bit, but we also have to get into Echo Hive TV and the filming you're doing now, because that is so powerful, and, we're going to definitely be involved in that in terms of, us working together. So to take us through, what it is, the Echo Hive, and also, in terms of Rastafari TV and the powerhouse that it is, and how you want to deal with it from now on.
Yes. I'm the matriarch of a trifecta companies, 3 different companies, 3 separate mission statements, 3 different brands. So Site Media would be the mothership for multimedia and visual branding. We're a one-stop for all your branding needs, from e-commerce, websites, logos, printing, signs, graphic design, merchandise, you name it, we got you covered. So we built Rastafari TV Network and launched it 9 years ago for the people, to be the people's media, to have an uncensored source where we could tell our story from our perspective. Abuna Yisak, which is Emperor Haile Selassie I High Priest, helped to raise us, and he's our godfather. So he gave us a lot of inspiration and knowledge about our rich heritage and culture through worshiping from the Tewahedo faith through the spectacles of Ethiopia. So Rastafari TV was livicated for that life, the life and faith of His Imperial Majesty and Empress Menen. It's not just, but when we launched, a lot of people just thought it was another Rasta thing and it had to be with ganja, reggae music. But we are a heritage archive and digital timeline of artifacts, chronologically and artistically curating an experience for the user and publishing on Rastafari.tv. So it's www.rastafari.tv. So with that mission of publishing our artifacts and digital timeline, we took upon the mission of being in service for the last 9 years with the Haile Selassie High School, helping with Jaja Foundation, just Jamaicans Abroad, helping Jamaicans at Home Foundation based in New Jersey. They help with education and health mission every year with Dr. Trevor Dixon and his team. Mission for Change every 2nd and 3rd week in January. So I asked him for some help when I saw the need of the Haile Selassie High School. And we've been steady doing annual health fairs. So the entire school, faculty, and the Payne Land District gets free health and medical services, from free dental, gynecology, wellness checkup, psychology screening, all of that good stuff,
Powerful.
Free lunch.
Yeah.
So I've been having a very good go at it. But unfortunately for 2024, Dr. Dixon said we have to go to another school this year that never received that health services that's truly in need.
Right,
so
right. That's understandable.
The Arnett Gardens, if I'm not mistaken. But I still don't want to stop with the Haile Selassie High School. But that's another story.
Yeah, it's another.
And a whole other segment to get the help it needs, because there's even been talk behind the scenes of closing down the school. And I really want to know if that's true.
I haven't heard that, but we can investigate
because they're not
it.
having enough students enrolling in to even start a next year. So I know a lot of ones have been helping the school for many years, but helping once is not enough.
Right.
We need round the clock serious change for social services. So I've proposed with several ones, including some ministry with the government, as well as personal alumni that I know from the school, to do a mission called the Guardians of Haile Selassie High School.
Right, yeah.
That we who have a vested interest, we can donate, whether it's time, resources, money, mentorship program, career development, round the clock. And we'll sign up to say, I may not be able to be there in November, but I could do a week in July of 2024.
And guess what, Alfanaya, November, and November is such a critical month, because November represents youth, it represents parents, community, and volunteerism. So for you to be saying this now in the month of November, it would be a good time to, and I know you've been saying it before, but it's a good time to push even more, all of us together, to make it happen. Definitely. It's so
Yeah,
important.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. You know, because I do wear a lot of aprons, I would say, but I have it down to a science. And sometimes when people come around me, they get bewildered. You're doing so much, and it
Mm-hmm.
boggles their head. That's my business. That's not yours. Stay in your lane. If
Stay in
I could
your
juggle
lane.
and ride a
Yeah, yeah.
unicorn and fly with wings of a dove, allow me to do it.
That's right.
That's my thing.
Because that's what they say, boy. You wear many hats, and you're a master of all. It's not like say, okay, everything I pop down. No,
Because I know where one ends. Site Media takes care of all the multimedia work
that's
for
like an
all the
umbrella
brands.
company, Site Media.
Yes, Site Media
Mm-hmm.
take care of all the web development, multimedia, tech work. Rastafari TV deals with the archiving of the heritage
Mm-hmm.
knowledge based artifacts. And then Eat is the baby. If I had to choose all of them, it's the really divine and benevolent work of Eat, which owns the My Echo Hive TV and
Right.
development.
And give them the
Eat is
acronym
the
again,
acronym.
please. Mm-hmm. For
EAT
eat.
stands for Ecology, Agriculture, Trade Incorporated. That I'm just divinely inspired. 8 steps to build a model sustainable community by using the principles of food forestry,
Mm-hmm.
backyard orchards, and sustainability to create your own ecosystem from your own backyard.
Powerful, powerful. Can't get no better
Building
than that.
homes, round circular homes, dome homes made from aircrete, hempcrete. You know, I was really privileged to go study in Mexico last year. This time I was in Mexico in the
Mm-hmm.
Mayan jungle, where I learned to help to build a dome home
Mm.
for an eco resort in the jungle, and we learned how to make our own aircrete.
What's a
What's
air?
aircrete?
What's a air?
You know,
Right.
it's
Exactly.
it's eco-friendly dishwashing liquid mixed up into
Wow.
foam using a compressor, the same compressor
Wow.
you use for a pool pump or a
Mm-hmm.
jacuzzi,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes it into this foaming agent. But the foaming agent has to be weighed on a scale of certain grams.
Mm-hmm.
And then now the Dome Gaia community, I was hosted with the Dome Gaia community with Dr. Khalil out of Hawaii, has the dome. They build dome and use this aircrete process that they utilize, where they mix the cement with the foam.
Whoa.
So the cement mixer, they created a new one that they rigged it up to accommodate a PVC pipe that pours the foam simultaneously while you're mixing. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
cake batter.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
mixing in cake batter with the
Right.
cement. And then what that does now, when it's mixed up and it becomes very foamy, the cement and the foam, you have a casing like a casing that you put it in,
Mm-hmm.
like a tray that you build. Almost it looks like a twin size or a full size bed.
Right.
So you build it out of metal, and you'll separate it almost like you do ice tray.
Mm-hmm.
You separate it with a metal slab in between, and you pour the concrete, the aircrete mixture. You leave it overnight. It dry in the sun. By the time morning come, and you remove the slats um, from this process of baking it. It feels hot. You can feel the warmth of it,
Yeah.
and you can lift up this big slab of cement taller than me with just one hand.
Whoa. Look
So
at
and then
that.
you could cut it now and form it into a round house or a
Mm-hmm.
regular square house that ones are accustomed to using.
Have
So
you
we
been
made
to
our
Source
own
Eco Village
aircrete.
in
We made our
St.
own
Thomas?
cement.
Have you been to
Pardon?
Source? Have you been to the Source Eco Village in St. Thomas yet, where they have the Doan homes? Nicola and her
Do you
family.
know what?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't. I've worked with them.
Mm-hmm.
There are also some of Site Media clients that I've offered them services of signage and other things in the past. We've done. I've orchestrated a field trip for the students at Haile Selassie High School to be
Yes.
chaperone there. And I've spoken to them many times, but I've never been personally. But I will be going now.
Yes. Yes, you
That is
are.
my desire.
Yeah, looking forward to that for sure. Yeah, looking forward to that. So, as an individual though, Fanai, what did that experience feel like when you're over there in Mexico? I mean, to me, I'm not even there, and I just feel so empowered and excited about that accomplishment.
Absolutely. It was always a desire for me, but my children were all small at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and you had to be a stay-at-home mom, homeschooling. So when I got the chance and I saw that my children had grown up and left the house, Not even a month after the last one move out, I was booking my ticket to Mexico, girl. I was following my dreams on the wind of a
Yes,
prayer.
love
And I
it.
booked and I had a car and drove into Tulum.
Mm-hmm.
It was very empowering. And I'm telling you, Mexico and my Mexico brothers and sisters, they love Jamaicans there. You hear me? I
Wow.
felt so royal. I was treated with such love and honor and respect.
Beautiful.
And you know what the thing is? I had a supernatural experiences there. I
Mm-hmm.
was passing places in Mexico I visioned. I felt like I had returned home, which
Wow.
makes me really go on a more intimate journey with the journey of the Olmec head that was given to Ethiopia,
Mm-hmm.
and that there's Mexico Square in Ethiopia, and there's the Addis Ababa and Ethiopia Metro
Mm-hmm.
in Mexico City, and Ethiopia and Mexico has such great relations. When it, diplomatic relations, they
Yes.
were one of the only countries that denounced the Italian invasion
Mm-hmm.
in 1936 when Mussolini had invaded Ethiopia. Mexico was one
Right.
of the
Okay, they
only
gave us
nations that
the
stood up
support.
with Ethiopia.
Right, right. Wow. So you had
So
a
they
very
received us greatly there.
hmm so you had a beautiful experience even based on that. That's
Oh
history
my goodness.
as well.
Like right now, my skin is tingling talking about it. I feel like my
Mm-hmm.
head is swelling. When I
Mm-mm.
say I had a most supernatural spiritual experience, I felt like I was walking home. I received way more love from Mexico than I had received in a very long time visiting anywhere. And then I dived into the
Very.
cenote. So in Mexico, I have some of the largest cenote or underwater streams, these ancient waters and
Whoa.
springs.
Mm-hmm.
And they said during the ice era, ice age, some of the limestone collapsed in to
Mm-hmm.
the earth, making these underwater pools. Sometimes there's bats down there,
Jeez.
different creatures,
Uh-huh.
and it's like a cave-like system. So you could kind of dive up. Some of them are above the earth, and you go like a swimming hole, but some of them are beneath the earth that you have to kind of dive off a cliff and go in.
Mm-hmm.
So my nephew came to visit. He goes to Mexico all the time when I was there to let me meet some of his friends and colleagues. And he said, Auntie, I want you to dive in the cenote. And I swallowed my any type of apprehension. And after I dive in the cenote, it was just an amazing experience being in the womb of mama.
Whoa. Jeez,
And I
man.
really would love others to
To
experience
have that
this. And that's what
experience.
came into the filming of the My Echo Hive channel.
Ah, good segue as we go because we don't have a lot of time left, but we want to go into the Echo Hive right about now. Take us through that. What is it, and how are we going to be able to utilize it as we move forward in these times?
For each, we're registered as an Indigenous Sharing Society, where our pilot project is on a 1-acre startup farm in Southwest Miami. Not only do we have the food forest model going there, we're filming and sharing our world, living a cleaner, greener, and healthier life. And the Echo Hive TV will publish tips on how you can live a cleaner, greener, and healthier life. We're highlighting the beautiful ecosystem of planet Earth, starting with interlinking the ecosystem of Florida and Jamaica first.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
So
So,
we're people and planet centered media. So we're gonna be showing the ecosystem of both regions and also highlighting persons and businesses that are living clean and sustainably, whether it's an eco village or you use your talent to upcycle trash into treasure.
mm-hmm.
Now
Mm-hmm.
we'll be able to
Trash
tell
into
your
treasure.
story
Mm-hmm.
and inspire others to live this way because I mean we live on a beautiful paradise
Oh,
called
yes,
Earth
we do.
and Jamaica is just a slice of it. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes when I'm driving behind people and I see them just throwing the bottles outside.
Mm-mm.
So we will definitely be partnering and joining forces with everything eco-friendly Jamaica,
Yes,
not dirty up Jamaica, from Friends of Blue Mountain. We are you and you are us to
for
help bolster
sure.
the movement of a cleaner, greener, healthier planet, starting
Mm-hmm.
with where we live. So we can't dance. We have to dance a yard
Yeah,
before we can dance abroad.
yeah, and that's
So Echo
exactly what you're
Hive
doing and
TV is
promoting.
worldwide,
Mm-hmm.
but Jamaica and Florida together ecosystem, we'll be promoting that first.
Right. So how do persons go about, getting involved, and how do persons go about getting in contact with you? Because we know for sure you're going to be on the ITIL Food Fest. You're hosting the herbology stage, and you're also a Save Soil Jamaica affiliate. So tell us
Yes.
how we move forward on that level.
Yes, so Site Media is producing the My Echo Hive TV in conjunction with Rastafari TV.
Mm-hmm.
If you go on sitemedia.us, that's S as in Sam, IT as in Tom E, MEDIA.us, and click on the link to My Echo Hive. There is a 4-minute short documentary, a film that told of my journey to the Echo Hive, how I gave up city life to go live in the bush in a tiny home that I built in Southwest Miami and to inspire others to do the same. And it will also enable you that if you're growing food and have a farm or anything to do with sustainability, we want to hear your story. And again, just to get involved, you could email eat EAT at Project Eat, PROJECT, EAT.org. You can also go on projecteat.org. That's PROJECT, EAT.org. Projecteat.org, or go on sitemedia.us.
Persons are asking you to repeat. Persons are asking you to repeat that, Fanaya, please. Those email
You can go
addresses.
on Project Eat, like you're doing a homeschool project, PROJECT, EAT, like food you eat, singular, projecteat.org. Projecteat.org to get involved. You can watch the film from there. You can see all what we're doing, the land in Miami. And then you're going to see, you can also go on Site Media, like website, SITEMEDIA.US, like United States.
Right, yeah. Well, it's
Fantastic.
mammoth work. Yeah, excellent. I salute you.
Sitemedia.us, and you'll be able to get involved from there. It shows ITEL Food Fest coming up on the 25th in Prairie and St. Anne, and we're sponsoring that event. We're partnered with them as well as with Safe Soil Jamaica. And it's just a wonderful project how we can all get involved. We're just creating solutions to a host of problems, but also to link up with good neighbors again and bring back that old-fashioned time of when we used to walk across the grass piece and go drink a cup of tea.
Yeah, love it. Couple other questions quickly before we end. Persons WhatsApp are asking, how can they help with making some, how can they help with the work that you're doing with the school and anybody else, the Haile Selassie School in particular? How can they help, volunteerism?
Give you the phone number for our business line that is also a WhatsApp line. And if you send me a message, I will send you everything you need, including the information packet for the Guardians of Haile Selassie High School. And then what we're going to do is collaborate together and be able to create a mentorship program around the school, and organize into groups that will give them round-the-clock help.
Right, yeah.
That they need, whether it's a food, a lunch program, or just field trips. We've planted a lot of trees there, but it needs a lot more work.
Of course.
We've implemented Project Eat there as a garden club years ago and an eco club. And we used to take them out of the classroom and field trips at the beach cleanup, and they get to swim and get goodie bags. We've done all of that, but single-handedly, with a small crew, that's what we've been going. But if we join together and vision how much further we can take it. The phone number is area code 954-673-6823. That's 954-673-6823. You could call it straight. It's an international line from anywhere in the world, and you can also WhatsApp it. And I'll be able to send you the information on the Haile Selassie High School and also the information for the Echo Hive.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And if you have a story or you have an eco village or accommodations or just your talents is helping the planet and the people, we want to hear about you and help to tell your story. Echo Hive TV is launching soon. It's going to be featured on digital TV, just like Netflix, on Roku and Fire Stick and Amazon Stream.
How soon do you think you're going to be launching that? Echo Hive
I really
TV?
wanted to launch it for the beginning of the year, for January. But if, honestly, to how it's moving, we can even launch it by end of month here.
Wow. Yeah, man.
Because it's so much, like I said, it's been really divine favor and a lot of love we've been getting from the island and the people. And I must say, Jamaica is just filled with so much love, despite all the crime and random acts of terror that we've been hearing. I honestly believe that there's way more good that I've been experiencing than anything bad.
Absolutely.
And I would love to live in an environment where children still speak to you when you pass them on the road. Your neighbors still hail you up, and the taxi man still toot toot with a horn. That means a lot, because God bless America and this whole planet, but you don't get that up there.
No.
Sometimes it's lonely. Your neighbors don't talk to you for months. You pass people, and if you say hi to them, they look at you like you're crazy. So when I experience that, and it's a Jamaica homecoming for I personally,
yes.
I would love everyone to experience it. So I'm going to share my journey and other one's journey who's experiencing a fantastic time living in Jamaica and
Mm-hmm.
around the world
Mm-hmm.
and living sustainably, and the methods that we're taking to live regeneratively, which is a
Beautiful.
step above sustainably. We live mindful.
Right.
We have
And
mindful
consciously.
living. We
Mm-hmm.
even just catching water for rainwater catchment or recycling. We do everything with purpose, and that's how we live. It's
Mm.
our life mission.
Wellness Wednesday for Naya Selassie. I salute you, Barefoot Harris. Man, I tell you, say, salute every time, man. Great works, You're
Salute, my
such an
beloved. I salute you as
inspiration.
well.
You're such an inspiration, man. So we continue to do that, and if we can, as you say, launch at the end of the month, feel free. You can utilize the space. Conscious Reggae Party, Rootsology. We're willing to help you to promote it, and let's do it.
Yes. Oh, and Site Media has a wonderful program we are launching here by End of Strong
Mm-hmm.
on Friday. It's called the Business Builder.
Mm-hmm.
We've lowered our prices just for the until the second week in January.
Yeah.
For limited time only, all our services and products are 75% off.
Mm-hmm.
So if you need
Okay.
website builds, we could do your commercials, because you could do a flyer about your business, but guess what we can do? We can digitize it into a reel that you can now use on WhatsApp, TikTok. We have a film crew
Yay.
here, as well as professional photo shoots or
Mm-hmm.
video shoots. We could get you done right now, anywhere on the island. So call
Beautiful.
954-673-6823 or go on sitemedia.us. You want to build your business. We have a slew of products to help you. Logo design,
Powerful.
online store, selling your products online.
Mm-hmm.
If you sell total out of your kitchen, we can get you to the next level. That you
That
can
man
become
said.
self-reliant
Because
and,
it's
and
all
get
about
it
social
ready to
media.
use.
Yeah, man, everybody use social media now. So yeah, perfect to come together and hook up with you. And there's just so much to do and so much to say, and we really, really give thanks, my sister Queen. And we will be talking. Bless up yourself every time. It's a Wellness Wednesday. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my beloved.
All right, bless it. Wow.
Blessing.
Wow, I can always, I'm having goosebumps all over. Whenever I talk to Fanaya, people, sisterings of that ilk, man, I tell you, say, good morning, Dr. Cheryl Chung. I just feel so empowered. I feel so excited. I said, yeah, this is what a Wellness Wednesday is really all about. So, thanks again. We're going to take a pause for the cause that all of you were asking questions. Continue to ask the questions. WhatsApp on the number, ask more questions, and let's get moving. All right, and just to remind you once again, she will be, Fanaya Selassie, she will be hosting the herbology stage at Ito Food Fest, and there'll be a booth there as well. You can ask questions, you can sign up. There's so many things that can be done from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. This is what a Wellness Wednesday is all about. Making way for Arlene Bailey on Mekwit Talk. Looking forward to another inspiring Sister Queen. All right, so we're going to take a pause for the cause and come forward. Soon come.